So our mission really is to provide 24/7 obstetric care with a board-certified OBGYN in labor and delivery at hospitals around the country. This is vital because right now the standard of care for most hospitals is that the doctors don't have to be there. So if you're a pregnant woman with an urgent situation, you go into the emergency room and you're 20 weeks or so along in your pregnancy, you will more than likely be sent up to labor and delivery. And there's a nurse there, and they are trained, and they're good, but they're not OB doctors. So you might be triaged by this nurse, and the nurse would call your physician and get some, go back and forth with him or her. But you could be sent home without actually being seen by a physician. So now I think we have 70 contracts. We're simultaneously onboarding, bringing 16 hospitals right now, and we're projecting about another 25, 30 next year. It's really been a phenomenal growth. We originally thought we might get 5 hospitals, but we realized as we were developing it that this is something that hospitals around the country really need. This is a gap in care that needs to be addressed. Our culture is really a vital part of who we are. One of our core values is passion for people. So we want not only for our employees to be passionate about what we do, in which they very much are, but we want them to know that we're passionate about them. The thing that is clearly our strength is the employees here, and which of course include the physicians. We really choose the very best, and I'm telling you, you can see it every day here in the office. You see just the way that they work with each other, the way that they respond to challenges, the way that they reach out to our physicians in the community, they recruit. They are, it's just an amazing team. So one of the doctors I met in California in a hospital came to me and said that this is the best thing that's ever happened in his life. Now, and I know he was probably overstating it, but what happened was he didn't have a life. He was delivering 30 babies a month, and he never went home. He lived in the hospital, so he had small children, but he never saw them. And so when we stepped in, we were able to say, look, you can take weekends off, you can take the evenings off if you want to, but we'll cover for you. And he was so excited about that, and he felt like he got his life back. So the doctors locally love it. The doctors that work for us are thinking about, some of them are thinking about retiring because they're tired of running their own practice. They work for us for 8 shifts a month or so, and they feel like they're in semi-retirement mode, but they love it. They're doing what they love and do well, but they're not having to be on pagers. They're not having to come in the middle of the night. They are just coming to do what they love, and they can plan their life around that. The problem we face is if you are growing so fast, how do you make sure that you continue to deliver high quality in your programs? We don't want to just grow for growth's sake. We want to put in a very high quality team at each hospital. And so beyond having good physicians there, we have a great support team around those physicians. And if you grow too fast, you can end up compromising in those areas and not delivering the level of care that you really want to. That's probably the biggest challenge. What we're most proud of is that there are a lot of children alive today because we started this program. We started these programs at hospitals around the country. And we can see those children. We have stories about those children and what they're doing. And mothers will send us letters saying that if we weren't there, their child wouldn't be alive today. It is incredibly rewarding and exciting to be part of something where there are thousands of lives, like I said earlier. There are thousands of children alive today, playing, celebrating birthdays, and impacting the world in some way because of the decisions we made early on to really grow this company and to do it well.